Now let's shift into a life path 8. So now let's talk about life path 8s. Life path 8s are really amazing because they are in the business group of the numbers, and they really represent finance and understanding or mastering financial circumstances or abundance. They also make great manifestors. If you think of the number 8, it's sort of like, it's the infinite symbol. It goes around and comes back around. It goes around and comes back around. It's not uncommon for life path 8s to, before they really master finance, they might chase their tail a little bit. They might, have money and then lose it and then get it back again. The beautiful thing about a life path 8 is that they can recover extremely fast. They are a very resilient number. And so if they do have some kind of like financial hardship, they're able to recover extremely fast. And it almost comes across as a little lucky, right? They also, a great example of a life path 8 would be Martha Stewart. So Martha Stewart's a life path 8. She's a beautiful example of that. She built an amazing career as a woman, super successful. She then got accused of inside trading. 8s can sometimes be a little prideful. They don't like to admit that they're wrong. They also sometimes have a bit of an ego that can be a bit of a shadow side for them. But she ended up going away to prison, right, for the insider trading. And inside prison, she teaches all the inmates how to bake and all of this amazing stuff. She leaves it, and she's more successful now than she was before, and she was incredibly successful before. So that's a great example of a life path 8 and how quickly, it can turn, but they can flip it back around so fast, right? And now she is, in her 70s or 80s, posing in magazines, writing all of this, amazing books, partnering with Snoop Dogg. Like, they're very business savvy, and they're very resilient when it comes to finances. And you're here to really master that. So they make, great examples of careers would be real estate, anything in real estate, any kind of entrepreneur. You have like a CEO or a CFO, someone that really like leads the charge and is like in charge of every aspect of that business. They have incredible leadership skills. They have to really be cautious that they don't become overly aggressive, right? It is very important that they understand that assertiveness is great, but aggression, they have to learn to tame that a bit. Extremely ambitious, and that is such a beautiful thing, right? So life path 8s are just really here to master that financial side of learning for the spirit, and many times they will be extremely successful. Just like any life path, you have a highest expression, and then you have maybe the shadow expression or the lower expression of that. So even though they have high potential to really succeed and be really successful, even if they've had some bumps in the road, they can recover fast. They have to make sure that they don't self-loathe and stay in the lower vibration of the 8, because then you could have the opposite of that, right? They're here to feel both sides. Life path 8s have many times lost quite big financially in addition to won quite big, right?